A Course in Miracles. We have been doing this for quite some time now, and we are starting to come up on the end of the course. And, excuse me, we will probably be done in about a month. So I want you to know that Teri is with us, but in the background. She is so busy right now that we're kind of splitting up the work. So she'll come back with us for chanting, but right now she's taking care of something else. So we have our beautiful co-host, Karen Palmer, and then we have our beautiful, sweet Christine Hunt.
Hello, everyone.
And then we have Charlie Clint.
Hello, everyone, and good evening.
And me, Auntie G. Obviously not Teri, but love you all and glad you're here. And as we do every night, we're going to have Karen start with putting us in the right frame of mind by doing the meditation. So, Karen, would you please?
Yes. So let's just close our eyes and just feel into that beautiful, beautiful space. And let yourself just rest and trust and listen. And as we come into this beautiful, beautiful place, just feel the ease and grace of just resting in your heart. There's so much busyness that goes on in our mind. And sometimes it can feel like that's all there is, busyness, things to do, people to see, situations to handle. But when we stop and we say, Spirit, take over, please, something does take over. Something that our physical, intellectual mind doesn't understand, but that our heart just feels so tender and it feels so peaceful. And we feel this harmony that just allows us to just let that instant endure for just a second. The busyness of the world and all the silly little ideas and concepts and images that run through the brain, that run through the mind. All the ways that the false thought system tries to keep our attention away from the heart, keeping us busy and distracted. But just feel for a moment, just for an instant. That's all it takes. Drop. Spirit has taken over. Spirit is speaking through this name and form you know as Karen. And you can feel the absolute oneness. And you can recognize and realize with your real eyes that you're seeing beyond the mind, beyond all the thinking and planning and ideas and concepts and situations and all the ways that we are taught to forget who we are. All the ways that we try so hard to be what we think we're supposed to be. When we just relax into our heart, it's the easiest thing in the world to be ourself, to be our true self, to be the original, innocent, true self that has never believed in the illusion of separation, has never believed in the illusions of being apart from love. Just rest for a minute. Restore energy silently this instant, because truthfully, this instant is the only time there is. And we say, Spirit, this instant we give to you. Show us how to remain as only love, only light, only one, only now, in this world of illusions and confusion, in this world where there's so many that believe the illusion is real and have no idea who they are and need to find all sorts of ways to blame others and to use distractions to keep them from hearing the voice for love. Because the voice for fear has become so familiar that they cling to it as if it's real. But let us take this moment to shine our light, the light of love, into that one mind, one heart, one voice, one mind. And let everyone feel the gentleness and the ease of just resting in their heart, bringing that one mind into the one heart so that we can live as one and live as love. And we say to you, Spirit, we don't know how to do that, so show us and keep showing us the way. We choose to rest, trust, and listen. So let's come back and feel that wondrous motion of knowing that God has wiped away our tears and has given us this opportunity to live as love, and that nobody else has to get that, but that we can live as love, and we can hold the vision of those who have forgotten and not judge them and not point out problems with a flashlight, but be the lighthouse that guides people to remember the light in themselves. Okay, so this is where we do our little review.
This was a really meaningful lesson to me. I have wondered, and I'm not trying to get ahead of myself, but I had wondered why more people hadn't been talking about Christ's second coming because of the things that we're seeing going around in the world, on the earth right now. A lot of it seems to be fulfilling prophecy if you read the scriptures, and not just the Christian scriptures but other scriptures. It seems to be fulfilling prophecy, and I think many people have had the wrong idea of what that's going to be like. They actually see him as coming like in a cloud or something, and everybody will see him, and they ignore the parts of the scriptures that say, no, no, not all will see him, and I think what we have been told, and what we have learned through this course, is we're talking about Christ's consciousness, Christ's spirit. And I think that's what's in the world right now, is that those people who have been trying to come closer and closer to the divine, they're seeing it. They're seeing that his spirit is here, the spirit to bring us all together, like you said, in the oneness, in the truth, and the understanding that we are all God's sons. And so I think this is really a timely thing. I can't even imagine how we're happening to be studying this course at this particular time, when it seems like everything is unfolding in front of our eyes, because this course has been around for many years, and to me, I don't know, maybe because I've taken it personally, and I think you have to take this course personally. It just seems like it's the time, to really understand this. So and the wiping the tear from every eye, no suffering anymore. It's all what we want. We want that peace. We want that living in love with each other that we were meant to have from the very beginning. And Charlie, what is Pam saying to us? Is she explaining it in an understandable way?
Yeah, yeah. And, which one are we on? 300 and 301?
300 and 301.
All right. Yeah, I did 301 and 302 anyway, but Pam's one on 300. You are incredibly precious. And then there's a quote from Macrina Wiederker. Oh God, help me to believe the truth about myself, no matter how beautiful it is. Today I find sincerity, unclouded, obvious, and sure. Lesson 300 encouraged me to let no false perception keep me in its hold. Or as Marcina Wiederker, a Benedictine nun from Arkansas, reminds me, You are incredibly precious. In the sacred moments offered to you each day, robe yourself with that truth. Linger with it in each new moment given to you and consider how you might bless those you encounter simply because of the truth of who you are. Hold on to your empathal staff and memorize these words. I am incredibly precious. I am invited today to see myself as I really am. The truth always astounds. So that's 300. You are incredibly precious. 301.
I was just going to say that ties into what we were studying yesterday and the day before of accepting our holiness and that we are precious.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And brand spanking new. That's 301. I am the sky, my beliefs are the clouds. That's a quote from Kyle Cease. My friend Jay was flying to California the night before. He tried to check in online. He entered his confirmation number several times and was puzzled by the error message. Oh well, he said. He was busy and lots of things to wrap up, and he finally decided he'd just check in tomorrow at the airport. The next day at the Kazakh, he got the same message. Finally, with less than an hour until his flight, he stormed up to the Delta desk and demanded, "What's the deal?" The gate agent took one look at his ticket and said, "Oh, that's in a United number. United, for those who don't know, the Kansas City airport is in a completely different terminal. He had to catch a bus to get there. Jay's perception about his airline tickets, like so many of our perceptions about the world, were false. We literally make up a story. I'm on Delta and proceed to go the wrong terminal. And the Course says the mechanism of illusions are born from those illusions. And as long as we keep the illusion that nothing is quite good enough, our bodies, our finances, our relationships, our careers, that's the terminal we live in. Lesson 301 is like the attendant who kindly points out that Jay was basking his thoughts and therefore assumptions and actions on a false perception. At any time, I can abandon the terminal of separation, the one where nothing's quite good enough, and catch a free bus to the terminal where the errors vanish, false perceptions disappear, and everything is perfect in every way. I like that one.
Yeah, that was awesome. It's so true too.
Yeah.
She always makes it so easy to understand. And
Right.
yeah, look at that. We have Jennifer here. Hi, Jennifer. And it looks
Hi.
like
John,
it's John Ross is his birthday today.
happy birthday,
Well,
John.
happy birthday. We're glad you're joining us.
He has the same birthday as my brother.
Oh, it's your brother's birthday. Well, happy birthday to him, too.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
No, we talked about that a little bit last week that I think it connects. I have a little hard time sometimes understanding Pam. I don't know why, but I do. But anyway, I remember mentioning that um, you can look at our world and you can see two things. You can see the chaos and the horrible things that are going on in some areas, or you can look at the beauty of the earth and the wonder and the miracle of what God gave us. You're the one who decides where you're living. Like Pam said, what terminal you're in.
Right.
Are you
Power
in
of
that?
decision is our own.
Exactly. Because and just because we're spiritual doesn't mean that we turn against that was given us as a miracle. We don't want the illusions. We don't want the chaos. We realize that's a lie. But the beauty and the wonder of Mother Gaia and the earth is a miracle. And we can embrace that. We can
Whatever we
embrace
focus on expands.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the beauty of it. So our next lesson is another, kind of builds into what we're talking about here. It's where darkness was, I look upon the light. Father, our eyes are opening at last. Your holy world awaits us as our sight is finally restored and we can see. We thought we suffered, but we had forgot the Son whom you created. Now we see that darkness is our own imaginings, and light is there for us to look upon. Christ's vision changes darkness into light, for fear must disappear when love has come. Let me forgive your holy world today, that I may look upon its holiness and understand it but reflects my own. Our love awaits us as we go to him and walks beside us, showing us the way. He fails in nothing. He, the end we seek, and he, the means by which we go to him. And the next one is, oh, this is a really beautiful one. The Holy Christ is born in me today. Watch with me, angels. Watch with me today. And let God's holy thoughts surround me. And be still with the while heaven's Son is born. Let earthly sounds be quiet, and the sights to which I am accustomed disappear. Let Christ be welcomed where he is at home, and let him hear the sounds he understands and see but sights that show his Father's love. Let him no longer be a stranger here, for he is born again in me today. Your Son is welcome, Father. He has come to save me from the evil self that I made. He is the self that you have given me. He is but what I really am in truth. He is the Son you love above all things. He is myself as you created me. It is not Christ that can be crucified. Safe in your arms, let me receive your Son. So that's just being open to receive the oneness, because the Son is the one. The Son is all oneness. So the Son is all life. The Son is all the beings of expression, all the expressions and extensions of love and loveliness is what we are. And so it's beautiful. That's being born in anyone who's open to receive is what that's saying.
beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Well, it's
Yeah.
going to be interesting discussion tomorrow, but I think we need to change our hats now and go into the second part, which is the chanting. So we will, I don't know how we're supposed to call Teri in. I guess we will. And she'll
Yeah.
come in on her own.
Yeah.
Teri, are
Shall
you
we-
with us? See her.
Come
Well,
on,
I think
Mama.
I think we should just start the chanting and she'll come in when she's ready to, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. What we're going to do if you've never been here before, and I have not seen John before, so is we do this. We have done it for a long time. You'll find out at the end how long. We have been chanting 2 chants every night, and that the idea behind it is to bring the vibrations and the frequency of our world up. Up there she is, up to the level that we need to be at, the level that we are striving for. So, Teri, did you want to take over, hon? No. Okay. All right. Now that makes me even more nervous. But what we're going to do, we're going to start with the first chant. Found that Joanne's mom. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay, honey. Okay. I'm sorry if I probably wasn't supposed to read that, but that's the way I roll. Anyway, this first chant is one that's going to help us to clean out obstacles, and we're going to turn it over to Karen to explain this chant. Karen, you want to
Okay, so
explain?
this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family and beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number. And then we'll be led through to our next part of our chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed.
Oh,
Om Gam
oh,
Namaha.
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Can I
We
just say,
declare that all.
Aaron, that the words are underneath the screen. So if you don't know the words, John or anyone else, you can follow along with the words underneath the scrolling underneath the screen. I'm sorry, Karen.
Oh, that's okay. And then the next part is we will declare that all barriers, conflicts, and violence be removed.
Om
Om
Pataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha. And we declare that all illness, allergies, and upsets be removed. Nam Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha. Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Hey
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Hey
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Hey
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Om Gam
Namaha.
Ganapataye
Hey
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha. Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam 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 Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam 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 Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gan
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gan
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gan
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Gan
Om Ganapataye
Om
Namaha.
Gan Ganapataye
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gan
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Go into our heart and realize we want to share that. So we're going to go into our second chant. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, the miracle chant. And by the way, Marlene came in, our little miracle, and Shoshana, our shining tea, came in. And John, if you keep coming back. Oh, by the way, Jennifer is our fairy tea. And John, if you stay with us, we'll give you a name too. So anyway, the Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is a chant that is done all over the world. a lot of people, especially in India, especially in the countries that are very spiritual, and it's gotten to where everyone's becoming spiritual these days, which is a wonderful thing. And we say this to bring peace and love to the world. And so we're sharing it with all these millions of people. And so that's why we call it the love chant. So join us as we do that chant. Again, you'll be scrolling underneath the pictures. And Karen, if you could explain how we're going to do this, I'd love it. Please.
Yes. So this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number, and then beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know what we're going to do for our next part of our session. So we declare that all are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
We declare that all are happy and healthy. Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Kyo.
We declare that all live in peace and harmony and are open and ready to receive miracles. Nam Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Yo,
Kyo.
yo,
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
yo,
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho Renge Nam Myoho Renge Nam Myoho Renge Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho
Kyo.
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Ho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge
Ho
Kyo,
Renge
Nam Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Ho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Ho
Ho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho
Ho
Renge Kyo,
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam
Ho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Ho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Ho
Kyo,
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho
Ho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Ho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo, Nam Myoho
Ho
Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Ho
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Ho
Nam Myoho Renge
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Ho
Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo, Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo,
Renge
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo
Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo
Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Take a deep breath. Go into your heart. Feel that beautiful love. All the oneness. And in your so what we're going to do
We can't hear her.
can't hear me?
That's better.
I guess I'm too far away. I'm sorry. Put your hands over your heart. Take a deep breath. And Charlie, if you'll chime us away, we will. You're so full of love, so full of caring. We don't want to keep that to ourselves. We want to share it with the world. We want them to feel the peace and the love that is meant for all of us. To hold that love strongly in your heart. Draw it in from all your being. Draw it in from all the oneness that we all reside in, that we're connected to and will always be connected to. And then hold it. Feel its energy. Feel it like a ball of energy. And we want to give that out to the world wherever it's needed. So take a deep breath, and on the exhale, send it to whoever needs it all over the world. Those who are suffering, those who are in pain, those that are lost. You are loved beyond measure. You are loved by our Creator, and we love you also. Feel it going everywhere. Know that you have Now we're going to do something we do every night. We're going to do a wonderful chant, and we're going to ask our beautiful, loving, kind P to count us down to that wonderful chant. So, Chris, are you
Yep.
ready?
Yep, I am Miranda. We do this every night. We people we almost there, and we do this every night. If we time it 1, 2, 3.
We
We
I,
declare
that
that
there
there
is
that there
is
is
peace
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 on
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 earth,
earth,
and
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 we
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 declare
declare
declare that
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 peace
peace
begins
begins inside of us.
inside
inside.
of us.
So this.
I choose
I
to
choose to
see
see
only
only
light
light
Only
Light
love
and love.
forever and ever.
And ever. Amen.
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 Oh, thank you. That was so wonderful. Thank you. Obviously, I'm not Terry, even though it may say my name is Terry Angel. I forgot to change it when I came in. Anyhow, that was wonderful. And we are, Charlie, we
Yes,
are,
we are a group that created a movement, as Auntie Jean would tell us. And the group is known as
So,
the
Peace
Peace.
for
for
peace.
For peace.
Yes, and the Peace for Peace have been doing this for 1,114 days now.
isn't it 1,314 days, Charlie?
No. Oh, yes, 1,314.
Okay, thank you.
I'm
He's going to
glad you're
keep you straight.
I just remembered last night was 1313.
Yes, it
I
is.
mm,
know.
1314. There we
Yes,
go. I
good.
had to
But I
make
didn't
sure
want you to
you
shortchange us
I had to
because,
make sure you were on your toes.
okay. And we are the P's. We have our beautiful miracle P with us, Marlene. We have our shining P with us, Shoshana. We have our fairy P with us, so wonderful today, Jennifer. And of course, we have Chris, our beautiful sweet pea. And we have Karen, our wonderful songstress, glorious, lovely pea. And we have the magnificent Charlie, charming pea. And we have me, and I'm Auntie Jean P. And then we have our queen of peas, our mama pea, Terry Angel, who is with us the whole time, even though she didn't put her face up here so you could see how beautiful she is. And we have another pro. Oh, first of all, I want to say if John I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, if you'd like to be a P, we'd love to have you. And I want to ask anybody out there to join us, not just us, but the millions and hundreds of people we have at home, like Gracie, who is not here, and Catherine, and
Yeah,
Asha,
yeah,
and
yeah.
wouldn't you like to
Like to
be a
be a
P too?
Too.
That was a jazzy version. Okay. And we have another wonderful program I would like to invite you to. At 1:11 every day, we have a meditation where we all join together, and the address is scrolling right underneath the pictures, WW 10 million for world peace. We meet very shortly. It's only a little 7-minute meditation. Oh, I'm going to be honest, it runs over a little bit, but usually it's around 7 minutes, not more than 10. But the power in that meditation, when we all join together, enjoying with the wholeness, the oneness that we all are, is absolutely unbelievable. And we're doing that every single day to try to bring peace. And the way we're doing it is focusing on the world leaders, that they open their heart and that they realize that the people want peace and calmness and love, and put that in their hearts. So that is exactly what they will do when they meet with their other cohorts and bring peace to our earth. So I would very much like you to join us for that. And we had our very first healing meeting today after the meditation. It was so wonderful. I'm going to write about it. I'm going to write a little review in the site, but you all come to that. It's so beautiful, and other wonderful things are happening. Other healings, other sessions, and I I really, really, really want you to come because you'll never forget it if you do. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Teri, is there anything you want to say?
Just thank everybody for being here tonight. Please keep my friend Joanne, one of our P's, in your prayers. Her mom is in the hospital at the moment. They're trying to bring her blood pressure down so she can have a procedure done. And this was all unexpected. So please lift up that family. Thank you.
That's wonderful. We need to pray. We have a prayer circle, by the way. We have a grid that we pray for people every single day. We have two grids actually, an eastern grid and a western grid. And so, if you ever feel you need strong prayers, we'll be happy to put you in that grid. And that way, all the P's, wherever they are, will be praying for you. And also the angels, and also the spirit teachers and the masters. They all pray through that grid. They send energy through those grids.
Yep.
So we love you all, and we have one more thank you for coming, and one more thing to say, and that is
Namaste,
namaste.
y'all.
You all, namaste, you all.
Good
Thank
night,
you.
everyone.
Good night. Love you all.
Shoshana,
Thank you for coming, Jennifer. Thank you for coming, Shoshana and Marlene.